Subha Hogan here. I appear to be live from Rishikesh in India, and I have a good internet connection, so hopefully it won't drop. This morning I took my written exam, and I've just found out that I have passed, and I am now going to get a certificate tomorrow at the kind of graduation ceremony that I am qualified to teach yoga. So I'm really super excited. So yeah, really excited. I'm very proud of myself. We had a kind of hour and a half written exam this morning. Did loads of cramming at the end, just because you want to do your best. I did really well in my practical, and yeah, it's just it's really weird being here with no classes to go to, nothing to do. Hi, whoever's online, let me know who you are. I know it's like anything between 1, 3 and 4 in the morning in the States, and it's kind of the middle of the morning in the UK, so people will be at work, so I wasn't expecting anyone to actually be on live with me, but I just wanted to say thanks for bearing with me with all the internet silence. The last few times I tried to go on live for YouTube, it just didn't work, didn't upload, couldn't get a good enough signal, but yeah, I've been working really hard. I have done a few posts on Facebook. Hey, Sandy baby! Mwah! How are you? Yeah, I've just I've done a few posts on Facebook just because, there's so much to see, you want to share, but I haven't replied to any of your comments, and I will be doing that at some point. So I might do a little bit of it now. So today I have qualified, passed. I'm really proud of everything that I've achieved. I've met the most extraordinarily wonderful. Let me know who's on. I see there's 3 of you watching. Oh, 2 of you watching. And I'd love to say hi to you. I've met the most incredible people. Yeah, we had an amazing time, Sandy. All of us have just been the most extraordinary group that they've had here since the start of the school. We've had the most amazing positive energy. Not one negative Nelly in the group, not one person who hasn't tried their best, who hasn't been joyful and fun. And we have belly laughed every single day here. Every single day. And I'm going to do a video with that fabulous Sandeep, who is the brother of the yogi here. Hi Diane, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm going to do a video with him tomorrow. He's at home with his family. Thanks Scott Sloll. Well done, Sue. What a journey, what a difference from the negativity of your health last year to the positive. I know, worlds apart, but you know what? There was a reason that happened. Yay, Lorraine. So yeah, it's just, it's just been an incredible journey. It's all happened for a reason. I've met some great people here. At 10 years younger. I'll be getting ID'd soon if I get any younger. Certainly, it's been wonderful. I was nicknamed Mama Blue here, so everybody's called me Mama. I think I have some new children that have adopted me as their mum, and that's an absolute honour. Just the most amazing young men and young women. Hey, Joy, how you doing, babes? I feel fabulous, actually. We did our exam, and then I had to go and get some money because I hadn't had any money to buy anything for ages, and just done 6 hours of shopping in the heat of the day, which has been fantastic. So I've got some meditation mat. I've got some lovely eco things. Do you know they have so many vegan, cruelty-free, natural products here? It's like the home of it. It's just like there's more stuff to buy here that's natural than at home. So absolutely, fantastic. Sorry, there's a billion messages coming through on our Facebook group, on our course group. That we're trying to get them out of the way so I can see. So yeah, I've got yoga bolster covers that are the same as the ones we used here. So I bought some books on yin yoga and some books on just, the history of yoga and stuff like that, positions and stuff. Oh my goodness me. I've just got so many messages coming. It looks like everyone's back and has switched their social media on. We've all kind of scattered to the four winds this afternoon. So yeah, so I've got some stuff. I started packing my suitcase 3 days ago, not because I'm super organised, because you guys know me better than that, but because I wanted to see how much physical space I've got in my suitcase that I can squeeze things into. I've got yoga straps and all sorts of stuff, a load of stuff. Spices, I've got about 3 kilos of spices, so I think I'm okay for weight, it's just physical space. So, and today I'm going to an Ayurveda doctor to just get some herbal medicine, kind of, to get assessed to see kind of what type of, just interested to find out really. It's kind of fascinating. I think I might fit wholeheartedly into one of the groups. It's just like, sounds like it's just talking about me. So I'm going with one of the lovely ladies, the lovely Margot from Paris, who lives in Belgium, and we're going together to, get our whatever's done. So yes, it's been a really lovely day today, just not having to get back for a lesson or get back for a class, just absolutely free agents for the first time since I arrived here almost a month ago. So I've got tomorrow and begin travelling on Saturday evening. I am going to be spending 7 hours in Delhi airport because I'm not flying till 3 in the morning. So that's fine. I think I might see if I can get my lovely roommate Chanda, who had to unfortunately go home early. She went home last week because her mother-in-law needed her help, and she lives in Delhi, so maybe, just maybe, she might hang out with me at the airport for a while. So yeah, so that's basically all that's going on really. So yeah, just really proud of myself. I recommend yoga retreat for someone like me who has no yoga experience but needs to get recentered. I think for anyone that needs to get recentered, yoga is the most fantastic thing. The whole point of yoga is to quieten your busy, massive, hey V, how you doing babes? It's to quieten the never-ending patterns of thought in your head so that you can actually join together mind, body and soul. And when you actually get to do that, you get to live a completely joyful life. And I think there's a lot of, I'm going to be doing lots of videos about this because I've learned a whole ton of stuff which has just had me absolutely, completely and utterly transfixed and fascinated. Because all these sound bites we see now, you only live once, and, be your own best friend, and, love yourself first, and then you can love other people. None of this is new, guys. It's like 2,000 years before Christ. It's all written down and documented. We just forgot it. And there was a huge awakening of people into looking after themselves, their minds, their bodies, their souls, for a happy kind of disease-free life, to, just to feel that state of joy and bliss. And there was a huge awakening around the time Buddhism started, which I think is about 500 years before Christ. So, this is not new stuff. It's just stuff that we've forgotten. And it's just like blown my mind, and how just looking after your body. And yoga isn't all about, striking a pose. That's just a very small part of yoga. There is so much more that's nurturing and, I could do a video every day on one microcosm of a topic that would blow your head off your shoulders. Really just incredible. And it's like, I think this is what the world is kind of, I think we were having a waking up to, looking after ourselves, and, not, it's not about what shoes we've got. It's not about what handbag we've got. It's not about how many friends we've got. It's not about the house we live in. It's literally not about any of that. And we've come so far off the path. It's about connecting with the planet, with the earth, with the air, with the space, with water, with fire, with every element and fiber that's in our body, which is every element that's on the planet. You know, we belong to the planet, and the planet belongs to us, and we are all part of each other. And it's really amazing. And once you start to treat other human beings like that, and particularly yourself like that, life just changes. And it's incredible hanging around, 21 students who all are on a journey of some sorts, who are all like one mind, like literally like one mind. We've been learning, at the rate of knots, and having so much fun. And then the beautiful family here, the Indian people that are here that have welcomed us into their family and their hearts, and we're like, absolutely, we are family, we're part of their family. And this Rishikesh is a holy city, and you can just see there's love and kindness and compassion and calmness, even though it's ram-packed with people, and there is such energy, vitality, movement, noise, colour, just like non-stop, energy being exchanged in this kind of like massive holy city. There's something really special about being in that environment. So it's just been amazing. And I've learned so much about myself. There's been so many moments of like utter joy and tears of joy as well, and just, I don't know, it's been an emotional ride, in a 100% positive way. I've loved every single second of being here, and although we love it here, we're ready to go home and carry on the practice of yoga. This is where the hard work starts. This is where the discipline starts. This is where all the things I need to do to get more flexible, to get stronger in my shoulders, stronger in my hips, straighter in my spine. All the things that I now know that I can do to help myself. The first thing I'm going to do is fix my husband's back. I actually know how to do that now. And our wonderful anatomy teacher, who's a very talented kind of sports injury doctor. He spent 8 years studying, and I think 15 years practicing, or maybe not 15, maybe less years practicing. I'm not sure. Can't believe he's old enough to have been practicing that long and studying that long. But just such a talented man. All about, it's all about muscle realignment. And there's so much wisdom I can pass on for that. So your question about fibromyalgia, there is so much you can do for yourself, and we must talk kind of a little bit more specifically. I'll see what I can do. But inflammation of the body, it's to do with like so many things. And funnily enough, you can't get any meat in this town, and you can't get any alcohol in this town, because it doesn't go with leading a natural and healthy life, a balanced life, pouring a load of poison down your neck and eating food that has violence involved in it, the killing of another animal. So it's just not part of their culture. They do eat dairy here, but then their cows wander around like little gods being looked after. So, coconut milk. I just thought, I've been off for a long time, and I've either been with people or I've been in class. We've been getting up at like 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. We've had classes from 5:30. We haven't finished till like 9:30 at night, and we've had study to do, or we've been chatting, getting to know each other, helping each other through, situations or whatever, So it's been full on all the time. And I think I've spoken to my son more on FaceTime than I actually spent more time on FaceTime from India than I do when actually he's just upstairs from me. It's funny how when you're not together you make more of an effort to speak, and I think that's one of the things that I'm taking away from here. I give so much love and so much compassion and so much of my time and my attention to you lovelies, my lovely YouTube subscribers and my friends on Facebook. And I usually, when I'm not in India doing a intensive yoga course, I always take the time to respond personally, and individually. I don't cut and paste any of my answers. And I do get hundreds of messages a day, and I get a huge amount of Facebook Messenger messages. And I think the people I spend the least time on is actually my lovely boys. So I'm going to spend a lot more time, extending that love and attention to my son and my husband, who I guess we all take each other for granted when we're just knocking around in the house together. And although I love them absolutely dearly, that quality time, it's all about who's had what supper and has Finian eaten and is he having a shower tonight and what's that and what time is it, and is like, okay, just remind him about this and that needs to happen, and we've run out of potatoes. There seems to be a lot of logistical conversations in our family, and do you know what? That's just dross. None of it means anything. It's like, who cares whether the kitchen floor's clean or not, So I want to spend much more time with them both individually, give a lot more of my time, even if it's in bursts of 10 minutes, but the quality time is really important. And I think I need to give more love to my boys than I have been. I think there's an element of taking them for granted, even though I absolutely love them to pieces, and I haven't mistreated them in any way, but it's just made me realise that every precious second is precious and important. And they're the most precious people on the planet to me, and I need to spend more time. I hardly speak to my sister online. She's in Sydney, so we were kind of completely at the wrong end of the time zone. V. I would miss them when they're gone. I think we've got maybe a year of Finian being, here before he goes off to university, and that'll be a whole new chapter. He may never come home to live again. There's one more year, so make the most of it, basically. It's and also I know I've had a great effect on a lot of my my lovely subscribers, you lovely, wonderful lovelies. But I hadn't met a brand new bunch of people since the whole YouTube thing blew up, in August of last year. And I've seen the effect that I have on people here, like instantly. I just met a new friend in a coffee shop. Thank you, V, thank you. I feel beautiful from the inside, and I guess it radiates in my face. I met a fantastic girl, Jackie. Meeting of the mind. She's going to send me some fantastic stuff. We just had like a 2-minute conversation across the table, sharing a menu. We've connected on Facebook, and she's a new subscriber to my YouTube channel, and is going to kind of follow up what's going on. So it's amazing what you attract when you put out a vibe of pure, unconditional love, I guess. So, anyway, I passed my yoga. I am now a qualified yoga instructor, and I will be going out. I think ultimately I'm going to open a yoga studio. Thank you, Scott. I'm going to open a yoga studio. I don't know where I'm going to get the finance for that from, but that's my goal, because I've got a real idea about how I want to help people, and it's not just about having a yoga body, which is what I used to go, I want a yoga body. That just comes. It's about so much more. It's about cleaning your act up inside and outside and just everything. It's really amazing. Hey, Diane. Thank you, babes. Thank you. It's been absolutely epic. It really has. And normally in a former life, I would not want to go home, but I would just be so caught up with India and the smell and living in my natural habitat. We're supposed to live in hot climates where you can live outside and not die of frostbite, you know, and the food is all locally grown, and I just love the place. I absolutely love the place. I am very, very ready to go home and see my boys. You know, it's just the right amount of time that we've been here. Although we were all, like yesterday, saying, because we've all been ill. I was in hospital on a drip. So I missed one day of class, but I was back with a vengeance the next day on a load of energy drinks and fasting for the day to make sure that I wasn't ill again. But we've all been ill, some for longer than others. Some people have had a cold, some people have had sickness, some people have had diarrhea, some people have had a bug, some people have pulled muscles or, not been able to take part. And now we've all come out the other side, and we've all got we've picked up from the hiccup of where it's put us back. And now I feel really strong, and, that now if I had another 2 weeks here, I'd come out and I'd have such a blooming six-pack. Not to have a six-pack, but just so that I would be able to do a headstand and lift my legs up like that. I can't do it at the moment. I'm not strong enough to go to even that stage. My stomach muscles, my shoulder muscles aren't strong enough. I found out I've got hyperextended elbows. So I've been using all the wrong muscles, which has made my shoulders weak. So I'm learning to use new muscles. So it's kind of set me back. A lot of us were saying, God, if I had 2 more weeks, I would just be able to do every pose, and I'd be like a mountain. But, that's the work we do at home. That's the work we do at home. So, to do it every single day, to get up really early in the morning, spend some time with myself, be prepared to spend time with my family, and to be efficient with my time and not to waste a minute of it, and to give out as much love, compassion, kindness, support, positive energy, that I possibly can. That's what I'm here to do, and yoga is my tool for myself, my family, and anyone who wants my help, basically, in one form or another. That's what I'm here to do. So, yeah. That's it. I've prattled on for 22 minutes and 20 seconds. And so I'm going to let you all go now. And I would love to see your comments, because I know that y'all in the States are sleeping right now. Most of you, obviously not you, V. You're up, and a few of you are up. And it's not really a very good time of day. Unless you're in India, of course. But I'd love to see your comments. I will be back. I'm going to try and, I'm going to try and answer all your comments on Facebook just to catch up, because I know a lot of you have commented. And I just haven't, had time. Hey, Wink, darling. There's my husband online. I wondered if you'd see the notification. You're busy working, aren't you? It's about 11 o'clock in the afternoon there. Is it? 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12:30, isn't it? Darling, I passed my exam. The wink is here. Yeah, the wink is here. I passed my exam. So I'm really pleased. Yeah, I'm working. I thought you would be. And you'll be on your, I've only got a half a gnat's whisker of 3G, so I can't be on here long. Thank you, darling. I'm looking forward to coming home. I've done some shopping. I think it might fit in my suitcase. I'm not sure if it will or not, but anyway, hey-ho. If not, I'm going to post it home. All right, then. So, as I said, only 1.5 minutes ago I was going to go. That's not bad for me. I'm going to go now. Lots of love to you all. So if you've been messaging me on Facebook, I think I've got to all the messengers, but, you've all been very kindly leaving me alone so I can get on, because, I'm really excited about seeing you too, darling. You're my lovely husband. Mwah. Yeah, you've been leaving me alone because you know that I can't resist. I feel it's really rude if you can't reply. But, I was here to do something, not to have my head in social media the whole time. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with me on YouTube. And thank you for not being offended that I haven't replied to your gracious comments on the few posts that I have whacked up. I have some fabulous video, but every time I try and upload something, it says error uploading. There's not enough time in the day for that when you're going from class to class to class to class to food to class. So I will get on that. So that will probably come when I get back to the UK. All right, lots of love. Have a fabulous days, fabulous evenings, wherever you are. I absolutely love you to bits. Thank you so much. Mwah!